Good morning, everyone. Today, I just want to give you a little tour of what's going on. I am feeling so much better today since they put me on that ampicillin, and tomorrow's my last day of that, so I'm doing a lot better. Had migraines the last couple days. Yesterday, I had the epidural steroid shot in my spine, and I got an immediate migraine. But I've recovered from that, and I'm feeling better. Did my walk today. And it's a beautiful day, only it's going to be 100 degrees here in Arizona. This is my turmeric. It's still growing. It's a struggling, but it's a growing. And down here, you can see that little tiny bud is coming up. And here's one here that came up that I have no clue what it is. I did put a couple of seed pods in there from my amaryllis, and I'm thinking maybe that's what that is, the amaryllis. So we'll see, and I'll get it out of there and put it someplace else. This is my poor pepper plant that was outside during the aphid attack. It attacked all my plants, and I lost my strawberries and just so much. I don't even want to think about it. So this thing is still struggling, as you can see, but it's still alive, and I'm going to keep it inside until I can get it back to normal. Hopefully it will come back. It's doing okay. And these, remember all the seeds I planted for peppers? They haven't come up yet, and that's surprising because they grow so fast. And I've got tomato seeds, and the tomato seeds that I put out here originally, if you remember correctly, I planted tomato seeds, and they take longer to come up, so they're still in their hot baths. There's my romaine. Cutting those romaine heads off. Look at it grow. I can have a salad soon. And then these three, they took longer. Now, the difference was I cut these further out, so they're bigger. These I cut closer to the bottom, and they're taking longer. So I guess this would be the secret to growing more lettuce from heads of lettuce. This is romaine. Just look at that. Mother Nature is so freaking awesome. I just love watching it. Now this is my parsley. Not going to put it outside. I'm going to keep it in here. And then these are my squash. Look at that beautiful squash. Yellow squash. Oh, I hope it grows. Now I'm going to have to thin it out. I got the trellis yesterday, and I will thin this out as soon as these make really good contact. I hate to pull them out and then one dies. Same thing here. Cucumbers. They're struggling a bit. Taking a bit longer. And I'm going to have to thin them out. I'll probably have to do that today. One good plant right here. And then I planted parsley, thyme, and what was the other one? Oh, basil. Those are the three herbs I use the most. So my parsley's coming up. Just started. I'll probably keep that in too. Now this is the struggling parsley plant. I use parsley for my dog's water. He eats it when he gets an upset stomach. I put it in all my food, but this thing, it got attacked by the aphids. And you can see I just keep cutting it back and it keeps dying. I'm going to keep cutting it back, and I'm going to keep struggling with it because I hate to see it go. I've had it for a year, but it had the attack too, so I'm keeping it inside. Now, I moved everything around because I have a crazy neighbor. That is the fountain. I moved over here for the hummers and also the birds. That's a new plant that I just planted. It's a Sylvia, I don't know. Anyway, It's my favorite plant. Can't say it, but it's my favorite plant. The hummers love, 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 love these purple flowers. They spill out and the hummers get them. This is my new addition. I am seeing the tangers come to my window. They usually hop up here and then they jump down there, and the hummers don't mind them. They eat right along with them. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. And then I've got my feeding station for my hummers. And they do a really good job. Temperature is going on 85 degrees. It is going to be 100 degrees today. Not unusual for Arizona. I still have my potato plants growing. These are my walking onions. I need to thin them out. I need to put some in separate containers because they're not walking. I got too many in one container. That's what I read recently on YouTube. And then here's my wildflowers. They're doing good. More wildflowers. More potatoes. That's my garlic struggling. And more garlic struggling. I gotta thin that all out and see what's going on. I got some more wild flowers, and that's a pepper that is not making it through the pandemic of the aphids. That crazy bird. That is a mockingbird. And he chases my dog, and he chases everybody. This is my flowers. I love my flowers. My birds love my flowers. More flowers. And this is the miracle plant. This plant, you can see it's got flowers. It's getting ready to produce. This was my tomato plant that got eaten by the aphids. And it just killed it like crazy. And I could not bring it back, and I could not do anything for it as hard as I tried. But the pepper plant next to it that I've had for a year is producing again, and it just came up by itself, and it stayed there, and it grew and it grew, and now it's producing. And I put netting on it so the aphids can't get it as easily. And I have it over here on the side of my good neighbor. This is my crazy neighbor. That's how they take care of things. And that's what's crazy about that, is it will affect my plants, because that thing died of aphids and everything. And then it comes over to my plants that are healthy. And I don't want that. So I close my little gate. And I talk to my angels. My angels are with me all the time. And I'll show you what my angel gave me this morning as I'm walking. $10 bill. Talking to my angels. That's what they do for me. All of a sudden the money will appear, and after I've talked to him, and I call him by name. And I had another miracle yesterday when I came home from the hospital. I was down and I had a migraine, and I was crying a little bit, and I called out to one of my very close girlfriends that just died, and I know she's with me, and she comes to me with butterflies. So I wasn't really paying attention, but the next thing I know, there's a big moth on my window. Now, it's hot outside, and the windows are facing the sun. And this moth was hanging on the screen, and it stayed there all day. When I went to bed at night, it was still there, but he's gone now. And that came from my angel, Kathy. So pray to your angels, talk to your angels, tell them what you want. Ask them to show you, ask them to talk to you. They will give you all kinds of signs, and they will take care of you. That's my wisdom, and I know it's true. Everybody, have a great day. I miss you, and I love the fact that you're always here for me. Susie Q, I miss you. And Kimber, I just remembered to turn this horizontal because I keep forgetting. Your eyes with me, Kimber. Love you too. She's my producer. Love you. Bye.